Rob, tell me a little bit about the sales volume in terms of dollars of Viread and the entire portfolio of TDF drugs.
From the information we've been able to get together, we have seen information that shows that for Viread sales through the year 2015, they had made $1.1 billion, and that's billion with a B for Viread alone. Their entire TDF portfolio was $11 billion again through the year 2015. It's a lot of money.
And there's continued to be sales since then, so it's even more than that now.
Well, there's sales of TDF and now, of course, the sales of the TAF drugs.
Okay. Rob, what studies have been done that show the impact of TDF versus TAF?
There was a study that was commissioned by Gilead itself, asking the question, what would it cost and how many people would be injured if people were to stay on TDF rather than go to TAF? And in this one particular journal, with an article titled Modeling the Impacts of Restrictive Formularies on Patients with HIV, which came out just about a year ago, the researchers found that there were about 17,000 or so people who would be getting hurt if they don't switch over to TAF. That's 17,000 per year over a 10-year period. And the cost to society, the economic cost, would be literally in the billions of dollars in terms of medical care, medical treatment that would be required. The conclusion of this particular study says that if you switch, you get a more efficacious regimen, fewer adverse events, better outcomes, and reduced costs. Again, this was a Gilead study, pretty remarkable.
How does patent law and the concept of a drug becoming generic play into the decisions that Gilead made?
Sure. A drug is on patent for a specific period of time, could be 14 years or so, something like that. And so as long as the drug's on patent, nobody else can sell that particular drug, and you have a monopoly on that particular drug, and that's a good thing. It helps innovation and it helps people, gives them incentive to make a drug, and they should reap the profits from the research and development that goes into it. But once a drug goes off patent, then other drug companies can come in and make a generic version of the drug. And as we all know, when we go to the pharmacy, sometimes we like to get the generic because the price is so unbelievably less expensive, where a drug can be in the thousands of dollars on patent. Once it goes off patent, you can get it for $10, $20, with a copay. So it's important for pharmaceutical companies to keep the drugs on patent for as long as they can. And that's an okay thing to do. There's nothing wrong with wanting to keep a drug on patent. The problem here, Mike, is that they had a safer drug in the shelf where they knew, and it was foreseeable, that the drug that they were releasing would harm people and the drug that was in the shelf would not. And that's the difference, and that's where their duty, their obligation to make sure that they are not harming people comes into play.